What's up, guys? Today we're talking about Cryptoids. It's just me and Golden Matthew. As for Cookies, he will not be joining us. He's doing plastic bales, and yeah.
He isn't escaping.
Yeah, he won't be able to take his break till late. So buckle up, Buttercups. We're talking about Cryptoids, seeing if they're real or not, or do you think they're real? Who knows? We're only gonna pick two because it's a debate. Not really. We just yeah.
It's a debate of whether you believe it's real or not. Bless you.
Thank you. Yeah. So it was funny. I had somebody tell me I should stop cursing because it's not polite. But if you guys had heard the first season, I fucking cussed like a damn sailor. I know it's not ladylike, but I'm hardly a lady per se. Because first of all, you have to be a lady to give a shit, and I'm just like a tomboy from hell. Basically, so either you like it or you don't like it, you love me or hate me, but whatever.
Well, either way, no shit's given.
Seriously, no shit's given. It's like someone had asked me, this is just off the topic for a minute. Somebody asked me hey, you down to hook up? I'm like, nah, I'm not, because I'm not like that. And besides that, I'm kind of in the middle of something. But, I'm not, I can't really fucking say, but, they're like, oh, well, we could be in a bitch. I'm like, you know what? And then I ask them, why is it people want to fuck me, but not fuck with me? But then again, I'm like, nah, I ain't like that, because I'm not a slut. And second of all, I'm a faithful person, and I stick to what I know. And there's only one person, so yeah. They can kiss my ass for all I give a shit about. But the person asking me that, they can fucking suck a nut. A big scary one about that.
I could make them one.
Yeah, my God, no. Please don't take my mind there, Golden Matthew. And he gives me an evil ass smirk. Alright, guys. Fucking Cryptoids. We all know those as the Mothman, Jersey Devil, Sasquatch, aka Bigfoot. We have let's see.
Apparently there's another one called Thunderbird.
Oh yeah, Thunderbirds. I actually heard I heard legends without going into Native American lore, but yeah. I wouldn't, I don't know, depending on tribe, like I said, I am Native American, but I don't know if there's any pertaining to my tribe about Thunderbirds, but who knows? Let's see. Let's pull out our handy-dandy notebooks, people. Haha, I'm just kidding.
For me, Wikipedia.
For real, right? We're going to be searching a lot of shit today, so yeah. Well, looking up stuff. Pick your favorite Cryptoid, Golden Matthew, and roll with it.
Everyone's heard Bigfoot, everyone's heard Mothman. No.
Pretty much. What are your thoughts on Bigfoot, though? Do you think it exists?
I think it could be possible, but with how much hype people have been giving it over the years, there's almost no chance that we'll actually ever find a picture.
A true Bigfoot, yeah.
Yeah.
If you look at the history, there's people faking Bigfoot footprints and shit like that. You have TV shows searching for something that may be out there, maybe not be out there. They could mistake it for something like an escaped animal. Who knows, But, it's just
And then there's the fact of, even if they do, say, find a real one, and they actually get a real picture of it, no one will believe it.
Yeah.
Hell, even the people who believe it exists probably still wouldn't believe it.
Then they have the telltale signs of saying it smells like if it's around, it smells like rotting meat or something like that. It kind of throws my mom, throws my family into kind of a thing because they go deer hunting. So way back when my grandpa was still alive, so when my mom was about I want to say her mid-20s, 30s, 20s, I can't remember how old she was. But her and my grandma were in a camper asleep, and my grandpa and my uncles were in the tents around. Something was shaking their fucking camper. But during that whole time, they didn't know what the hell it was. But, like, it was weird. My mom said it was weird because you could feel, like, a still calmness. But there was no, like, anything. The dogs weren't even barking or anything like that. But it was weird. It was like they thought it was my uncles or someone shaking the fucking trailer or like camper, but it wasn't them. They were asleep. My grandpa actually had to cut himself out of his tent to like see what was going on. So my mom and my grandma were like screaming. So it was creepy. But so at that point, I mean, there's howlers. Have you heard of the howlers?
I remember hearing about them, but I don't remember the story about it.
It's like I don't know. So they're saying it's like Sasquatch around, like it's like on like wooded areas. Like another thing, like I said, being where I'm from, there's shit that's out there, and they don't like we don't know if it's real or not. But like there's people who record shit, and you think it's it's fucking creepy as shit. You'll hear it, you'll hear the dogs barking at it, and the next day they say like fucking livestock's been killed out of nowhere, and it's not even dogs or anything else.
Not dogs, wolves, or
or coyotes. No, it's just like something just like ran up to it, killed it, and fucking left. So like, all right, we're gonna list the name a couple of cryptoids, whatever the fuck you wanna call it. There's a lot of fucking different ones.
I know, right?
I have like a lot of sea monsters.
A lot of sea monsters.
Jungle walrus. Okay. I was gonna say something insulting, but that's kind of being a jackass move right now. It's like, yeah, water hounds.
There's very few winged ones.
Yeah, very, very, very few. They're mostly lake monsters.
There's actually only 3 winged ones that are listed on this.
Yeah, I see that. British big cats. I want a big cat.
Imagine feeding a big cat.
Jesus. You're feeding people. Chupacabra.
I haven't even heard a story of that one.
Chupacabras. Mongolian deathworm. Damn, that was like scary.
Real fact. What would you do if you ever ran into one of these?
What's that?
One of these.
Oh no. Probably play dead and cry. Everybody knows about the Jersey Devil, right? I mean, like, people who don't know the lore about the Jersey Devil, because there's some people that do know, some that don't know.
It's more impressive when you don't know.
Yeah. Okay, so we're just going to educate you on a little bit of the Jersey Devil. From the New Jersey Pine Barrens. This is the lore behind the Jersey Devil, children. In southern New Jersey and in Philadelphia folklore, the Jersey Devil, also known as the Leeds Devil, is a legendary creature said to inhabit the Pine Barrens of South Jersey. The creature is often described as flying, bipped with hooves, but there are very, very many variations. The common description of that is a bipedal kangaroo-like or wyvern-like creature with a horse or goat-like head, leathery bat-like wings, horns, small arms and clawed hands, legs and cloven hooves, and a forked tail. It has been reported to move quickly and is often described as emitting a high-pitched, blood-curdling scream. So it's basically me when I see a spider.
Yeah.
Okay.
Minus the wings.
Just the short hands and a goat and like freaking out and like no goat head or yeah. All right, or tail. I don't think I have a tail. Anyways, here's the story behind it. According to popular folklore, the Jersey Devil originated with the Pine Barrens resident Jane Leeds, also known as Mother Leeds. The legend states that Mother Leeds had 12 children, and after finding she was pregnant with the 13th one, she cursed the child in frustration, crying that the child would be the devil. In 1735, Mother Leeds was in labor on a stormy night while her friends gathered around her. Born as a normal child, the 13th child changed to a creature with hooves, a goat's head, bat wings, and a forked tail. Growling and screaming, it beat everyone with its tail before flying up the chimney, heading to the pines. In some variations of the tale, Mother Leeds supposedly was a witch. and the child's father was the devil himself. Some variations of the legend also state there was a subsequently attempt by a local clergyman to exorcise the creature from the Pine Barrens. So that's one of the stories. A couple of the stories. I mean, I've heard the stories. You know, like with the whole her cursing the kid and saying, it's gonna be a devil, and I was in high school, and when I was doing we had to do some Halloween shit for English class, and I wrote about the Jersey Devil, and I was like, when I was telling people, they're like, what brand of crack was she smoking to me? Saying, it's gonna be a devil, going down,
For some people, probably in the back of their minds, and where can I find some?
Right? The Leeds family, this is the whole thing. Actually, there is a thing as the whole Leeds family. Actually, there is a person. There's actually people who are descendants of the Leeds of the Leeds woman herself. Prior to the early 1900s and before the series of reported sightings of the creature in 1909, the Jersey Devil was referred as the Leeds Devil or the Devil of Leeds, either in connection to the local Leeds family or the infamous southern New Jersey town Leeds Point. Mother Leeds has been identified to some as Deborah Leeds on grounds of that Deborah Leeds' husband, Japhet Leeds, named 12 children in the will he wrote during 1736, which is compatible with the legend. Deborah and Japhet Leeds also lived in Leeds Point, section of what now is Atlantic County, New Jersey, which is commonly the location of the Jersey Devil story. Brian Regal, a historian of science at Keene University, theorizes that the story of Mother Leeds, rather than being based on a single historical person, originated from colonial southern New Jersey political disputes that became the subject of folklore and gossip among local population. According to Regal, folk legends concerning these historical disputes evolved through the years and ultimately resulted in the modern popular legend of the Jersey Devil during the early 20th century. Regal contends that the colonial era political intrigue involving the early Jersey politicians, Benjamin Franklin and Franklin's rival almanac publisher Daniel Leeds, 1651 to 1720, resulted in the Leeds family being described as monsters, as Daniel Leeds' negative description as the Leeds Devil rather than any actual creature that created a later in the legend of the Jersey Devil. So wow, that's a lot to take in. And it has a lot to do with paganism and Christian mysticism, Christian occult. I can't fucking talk right. Maybe it's all the energy drinks I'm drinking. Christian occultism and demonology. Just like people pointing fingers, you know how that goes.
Finger pointing is common no matter where you are.
Pretty much. I mean, because I was goth where I'm from, people accused me of being a witch. I'm like, whoever's pointing the fingers got 3 pointing back at them, so I'd shut the fuck up if I were you. But then again,
And
whoops.
I'm safe on this side. You might need a pop song for that thing.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah. I'm like, I need to get one. I think I have one at home. I think I grab one. I dropped my tablet, guys. Don't worry, it's safe. I almost spilled my energy drink too. That would have
been more tragic.
Pretty much, because I need it right now. I mean, I had one already, but we're working on number 2, guys. Alright, your turn.
I gotta look for one.
But yeah, I mean, I've heard about the whole Jersey Devil legend and people freaking out and whatnot. And there was actually a show called, I don't know if anybody remembers it, Scariest Places on Earth, where there was this one girl who was so obsessed with it, she went to go look for it. And she claims that something had chased her in the Barrens. No one knows if it was actually the Jersey Devil or something else. I think it was just some fucking scary ass animal. It wasn't the Jersey Devil. It was something else that chased her ass. Maybe it was a wolf or something.
I mean, it would be possible no matter what.
Yeah, you never know though. I mean, there's still people thinking that Bigfoot's real,
but as we already discussed,
yeah.
Even if they hold out actual proof that is not fake,
Yeah.
no one would really believe it.
True. People still think the Blair Witch is real, and the Blair Witch is actually just a fucking made-up tale.
Ooh, and I've heard a lot about Krakens.
Ooh, Krakens. Cthulhu! Maybe H.P. Lovecraft was on something. Besides being a racist prick. But in
Well, apparently, according to the history on Wikipedia for Krakens,
Krakens!
the history of it is, after returning from Greenland, the anonymous author of Old Norwegian natural history work, I'm not even going to attempt that name, described in detail the physical characteristics of the feeding behavior of these beasts. The narrator proposed that there may be only two in existence, stemming from the observation that the beasts have always been sighted in the same parts of Greenland Sea, and that each seemed incapable of reproduction, as there is no increase in their numbers. There's a fish that is still unmentioned, which is scarcely advisable to speak about on account of its size, because it will seem to most people incredible. There are only a very few who can speak upon it clearly, because it is holden near land, nor appears where it may be seen by fishermen. And I suppose there are not many of this sort of fish in the sea. Most often in our tongue we call it Havuga. Yeah.
Alright, Lawrence M. Larson's translation. Lawrence. We will call it Haguffa? Half-Goofa. Haguffa?
You see my problem?
Fucking A, I can't even pronounce that.
You see the issue? Want to see the person's fucking name?
Yes, show me the person's name. See if I can
Right
pronounce
under
that.
Old Norwegian.
Okay. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, wait.
I'm sorry if this
Canongs?
seems mean to anyone from
Yeah,
that
no
region,
offense, but we're trying to fucking understand. Canongs,
but we are English speakers.
Skugska, Canugs. I can't say it. It's like I can't pronounce some words and some names. I'm sorry if I butchered it. No offense, but God, yeah, some things I can't. Yeah, I just can't.
Neither can I. Nor can I conversely speak about its lengthened eels, because the times he has shown before men, he has appeared more like land than like a fish. Either have I heard that one had been caught or found dead, and it seems to be as there's no more than two in the oceans. And I deem that each is unable to reproduce itself, or I believe are always the same ones, then two. Neither would it do for other fish if the kraken were of such a number as other whales, on account of their vastness and how much substance they need. It is such being the nature of these fish that when one shall desire to eat, then it stretches up its neck with a great blacking, and following the blacking comes forth much food, so that all kinds of fish that are near the hand will come to present occasion. Then will gather together, both small and large, believing that they shall obtain their food and good eating. But this great fish lets its mouth stand open a while, and the gap is no less wide than that of a great sound or bright, and nor the fish avoid running together in their great numbers, but as soon as its stomach and mouth is full, it locks together its jaws, and the fish all caught and close that before greedily came looking for food.
This is a mouthful.
And apparently it's been around since the late 13th century.
Ooh. I mean, logically speaking, like the only guess location I actually would live in is Mariana's Trench.
Because it's very possible, because that is the deepest part of the entire planet.
Yeah.
It puts the fucking Mount Everest to shame.
Actually, yeah, it's kind of scary. You ever see like people like saying they want to go like discover, like go explore, but there's actually no amount of like, or like no.
There's nothing
accurate measurement at how deep it is.
There's nothing that could actually withstand going down that deep that we could build at this moment of time.
Not at all, because there's like a whole possibility that like the whole, like the pressure of being underwater for that long, even if it's a vessel, it can probably like just fuck you up.
Oh, it would shatter.
Yeah.
The pressure of the water going that deep, close to the core as you could.
Yeah.
Would start making all the whatever metal you'd have it made of start to creak and bend under the pressure, and as soon as you get to a certain depth, it's just gonna break.
Pretty much. I mean, there's like a lot of shit out there, you know. And like, and then it comes the whole point of freaking like the sea creatures that are under there. People say that the megalodon still real actually lives and by like where the Mariana Trench is. I mean, I believe it. I don't know, like not old megalodons, but fucking big ass old sharks. I mean, I'm scared.
I mean, if there is megalodons in there, then that means they've adapted to that depth.
Yeah. But like you see,
we as humans would not be able to.
You ever see like people like saying like, you know, taking like underwater footage, and there's like people like there's like pictures of old ass sharks that they have kind of tagged like to like age, like how many years old. Like there's one that is still swimming around like over 300 some years old, and like there's only rare glimpses of it, but if you could tell it's old as fuck because it's like all like weird looking, and not to mention its eyes are like fucking glazed over, like it's like the eyes are like cataracts and shit over it.
They look like they died like 6 years back.
Yeah, and they're still swimming around and eating shit. I'm like, zombie!
That's another thing that people don't want to deal with.
Zombies? Yeah.
Because technically speaking, there are some creatures that are zombies.
There are?
Yes, there's some mushrooms, in fact, that take over the body of ants.
Oh, I've heard about that.
Yeah, imagine if that mushroom instead was able to develop to take over humans.
How stupid does a human have to be to eat that fucking mushroom, though? I mean...
You see the issue now?
Yeah, I see the fucking issue. I mean, those stoners gonna be like,
plus,
oh,
it could
look.
just be some... Plus, it could have just any of the spores.
Yeah, true.
And if that's the case, all it would take is an explorer.
Oh god, it's all they fucking eat, and it's all rabid and rampant, and everyone starts fucking eating each other, and god, and it's gonna be like The Walking Dead, and people are gonna have to end up beating up people, killing people for fucking just to get away from people.
Just to eat that day.
I would fucking run away. I don't know. There's places I would go to avoid all that, and I would not tell anybody my location. It's a good thing I know. It's a good thing I know that, you know, my family knows how to hunt. They can teach me too, so I can hunt for myself and not die and all.
You see the issue though, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Like, what the fuck?
You're thinking there is no one who would be stupid enough.
Then again, figuratively speaking.
Figuratively.
I don't want to touch that fucking subject altogether because it's gonna fucking spark a lot of fucking.
Oh, and we could see if it was a live chat. I just don't want to imagine seeing those comments.
Oh my god! I mean, there's some people that message me on like on the app itself on Anchor and all that shit that I can hear. You know, that's why I actually had to do one of the podcasts. Somebody from TikTok actually suggested I do like one lunatic, one ice pick. So I actually had Ramon watch the video. And yeah, I scarred that poor boy. Yeah.
What would have been more scarring?
I mean, if you saw it, I don't know how you'd feel about it because I mean, you'd probably be like, whatever. But it's actually a genuine snuff film, so you know, I'm like, oh fuck, you know. And like I said, there's like, I don't want to like start any shit, but I mean, what? Fuck, I don't want to say it.
You're gonna say it, and you know you will.
What ethnic background do these explorers have that they're so fucking nosy that they're gonna touch something they're not supposed to touch, and when they touch it, it's gonna backfire on them, and all hell's gonna break loose, and it's all because of them?
As a white person, it's gonna be a white person.
See why I don't want to say it?
I can say it.
You can say it, I can't.
I don't give a shit either.
Yeah, he don't care. I'm like, just like, fuck, you know?
And since I am a white person, I just know that as my race is just dumb.
Oh my fucking god. I mean, I'm like, do I say it? Do I don't say it? I mean...
Plus, as a species, humans are just dumb.
Pretty much, you know. I mean, come on, people fucking like poke at things they're not supposed to poke at, especially animals, wild animals.
Don't poke the sleeping bear.
They fucking pick at snakes that don't want to be bothered, you know, like, hello, don't fucking touch me, I'm gonna bite you. And then there's people like who pick up plants and fucking touch them and end up dying from it, or
eat it.
Or eat it, true. I'm like, someone once said humans are not a species to survive because of all the dumb shit they do, and it's basically kind of true. I mean, you do dumb shit to fucking impress people, especially if it's, I'm just gonna say this as a general, the male population does it to impress the female population. Female population is so fucking retarded, and as a female, I can vouch for that because some girls are fucking retarded. They like swoon over the most dumbest shit, and I will never understand why. You know, because maybe it's because I'm raised different, or maybe it's because I don't fucking like, you know, like swoon that easy, like some people I know. I'm just saying.
You're not dropping your pants at a moment's notice.
Nope. These pants stay on, and I wear boxers on top of boxers on top of boxers so they can kiss my ass. Like I said, I'm like, I don't appreciate that bullshit, you know? And I'm like, and then they got these dudes doing random dumb shit, showing off guns, like their money or whatever. That's an easy way to get robbed, killed, whatever. I'm like,
all of the above.
Yeah, pretty much. And I'm like, I don't care.
And then there's me.
And then there's you, fucking dark-minded little Matthew over here. But we're glad you're back. We missed you during the last couple of days. It was a lonely time.
I could imagine.
Yeah, it was like... Yep, so if you guys are like... Yeah. It was just like, I don't know. We're like, you know, there's like other people are like, it's gonna be like all gravy until someone fucks up, you know?
Pretty much.
I'm just like, yeah. Sometimes I'm just like,
In fact, whether we like it or not, there is probably a plant out there or something out there that could make humans zombified.
Probably. I mean, there's people who base religion or traditional rituals that can actually raise the dead or whatever. You ever see in the Philippines, there's actually, is it the Philippines or somewhere in Tibet, they do like a thing, like an annual dressing of their dead relatives. Like they'll dig them up and they'll dress them in new clothes and then like kind of air them out to walk. They kind of like, I don't know how they do it, but there's like them walking them around. It's weird, but you know, it's like their cultural thing.
Cultural differences should not be judged because it's different.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm like fascinated by that though, but I'm like, then again, I'm like, wow, like who? But then again, I don't think some people should like, you know, videotape or take pictures of the, you know, like that. It's like kind
unless they got specific permission.
Yeah, it's like cultural wise, I can understand that because people like, you know, try to take pictures of stuff that like in my culture that's not permissible. And you have to tell them you can't do that, and they get so offended. And I'm like, you know, it's none of your business what my people do, or you know, like what tribes what tribe I come from. It's like, you know, it's none of your fucking concern. Where what we do, you know, I'm just, you know, and then they get aggressive with you, like, oh, why not? You're gatekeeping, blah blah blah. I'm like, it's not gatekeeping. It's protecting the religious rights of it. Yeah, it's our history, our cultural history, our traditions that are handed down from hundreds and hundreds of years. And for someone to be like, you're gatekeeping, quit being like that, I'm like, yeah, you know what? I punch people in the face for less.
You've hit people for less.
I kicked him, I hit him, whatever. I mean, I had a used to be friend that would try to like grab my ass at a concert just to like see if he could do it. I ended up kicking him in the balls like twice, and I punched him in the nose like 3 times. Like, dude, fucking hands off.
Hands off, motherfucker.
Seriously, he never got the whole no means no thing until I started beating the shit out of him for him to fucking get it. Now he's like upset that I don't talk to him no more. I'm like, dude, I don't want to deal with your bullshit. So I'm like, I am hyper, guys. Woo!
And then there's me who's just
Golden Matthew is Golden Matthew.
half tired, half awake.
Yeah, and then there's me all fucking awake. Now I'm awake. Now I'm like, okay, I can speed through all the other shit. So I got like 2 big ass boxes to do. Anyways, Cryptoids. We're still talking about Cryptoids. We just got off subject here and all this other shit. But you know what? It's actually worth talk because, you know, we get some points through and sometimes people have to get our perceptions to get it. So yeah, you know. But it...
The way I look at Krakens is...
Krakens.
It'd definitely be possible for them to exist.
Very much.
Because some creatures can live over 100+ years.
Yeah, that is true though.
And I've heard rumors that some humans have actually lived for over 300. But, as said, rumors.
Yeah, rumors.
We don't have proof on that.
I mean, there's some people that live it to be like 110, 120, but that's just like them keeping good health and all that, you know. Like, I had a grandma, my grandma, she was like 101 when she passed away.
I'm trying to remember, who was the oldest person alive?
I don't know. Look that up.
Look at it.
Look it up. So, also, okay, so, I guess let me see. Zombies would be actually kind of freaky to see. But then again, you look at all the zombie movies and you're like, huh, crazy. Then you have some weird shit like 28 days later and you're like, oh hell no. I think I'd rather deal with zombies than fucking something like 28 days later. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think I could. I don't know. Ow! My hair. Ow!
So the 2 oldest people were 116 for a male and 117 for a female.
Wow. That's actually impressive.
But they unfortunately
Passed. Well, that's cool though. Like, even though they're recorded as the oldest people alive. I mean, some people want to live forever, and then there's some that try to live forever but end up, you know, getting their lives cut short, unfortunately. What?
One of the oldest living males that had just recently passed, like in 2020.
Aw, how old?
112. They died due to cancer.
Aw, bless her heart.
His heart.
His heart. I said there.
I didn't know which one.
I said there. Aw, I mean, like I said, you know, people are fighters. When it comes to living.
Oldest married couple. Would you like to hear that one?
Sure.
They've been married 79 years.
Wow.
One of them is 110. The other is 104.
I would like to find someone like that, like to live my life out with them. But then again, I remember I'm mean and I'm such an ass to people. It's implausible. I mean, come on, look at me here.
I mean, you won't reach the 79-year mark.
I won't reach the 79-year mark, but I'll probably reach, if I'm lucky, 15 or like 10 to 15 years. That's if someone marries my stupid ass. That's all I gotta say. But then again, no one it's like fuck that. I don't want. Maybe. I mean, as it comes to part of like marriage and shit, I don't know. I mean, I've seen my mom and my dad like divorce. I've seen like my friends get married and divorced, and I'm like, do I want to go through with that, or do I want to like stay the whole fucking pick me girl or whatever? I don't know. And I'm not a fucking pick me. I'm just like annoyed with those bitches. I'm just more of a so are we doing this or not type of person. You know, it's just like.
But apparently they married March 10th, March 10th, marrying on February 7th, 1941.
Huh.
Been going strong since, apparently, though.
Aw, bless their hearts.
It's always nice to see that, because...
Yeah. Oh, they're so cute! They're so cute! They're adorable!
It's rare to see something like that as well.
It is rare to see something like that. You know, I mean, I'm happy for them. They're awesome. That's wholesome content.
Which is needed every so often.
Very much so, you know, instead of like, because we do talk about cryptoids and haunted shit and horror stuff, because it's an odd channel for people to listen to. We talk about murders, we talk about all types of other shit, but you know, that's wholesome stuff right there.
Damn, there was someone alive back 4 years ago from the 1800s.
What the fuck, really? How old were they when they died?
117.
Impressive. Ooh. Emma, Martina, Luigi, Mariano, Amri. Wow.
Lived to be 117.
Damn.
Lived through both world wars.
Jeez.
You gotta realize this. They lived through the Great Depression, the World Wars, and how many different presidents.
For real. Shit, in my lifetime, I had, what was it? God, 9/11. The worst president in the world.
They lived through it.
Yeah.
They died a year after the worst president was voted in.
So I see, 9/11, the worst president ever. The pandemic. Jeez.
And then we compare it to their life, and we got nothing.
Yeah, we got nothing on them. I got nothing on them. Like, freaking A.
The Great Depression, World War I, World War II,
Vietnam War, Cold War, the Great Depression,
JF Kennedy, Moon,
the moon landing. Dang, my mom was.
And 2011.
There you go. My mom was, I think, 11 or 12, 10 or 11 when JFK died. I think. She said, like, when she was going, they sent them home from school.
Hell, were they technically alive when were they born before the phones came out? Or cell phones?
I don't know. My mom?
No, the person from 1899.
Probably, yeah.
It's very possible.
Very possible.
And if that's the case, also living
through the phone, like, yeah.
The phone blowing.
Yeah, no shit. TV, radio, a lot of stuff. It's amazing. It's actually cool seeing, like, I wonder how life was through their eyes, what they thought about it and all that stuff. They saw a bunch of stuff being, like, you know, brought up, made, and produced.
When were phones invented? Nope, they were not there when phones were first invented. That was 1876.
Good to know.
So let me look at cell phones. They were alive, though, when cell phones were invented.
Jeez. Oh my god.
08.
Damn. You know, it's crazy, those big ass old heavy cell blocks, big old block phones. My grandma and grandpa had those, like, when we were, like, living with my grandma. I was going through some of my grandpa's old stuff, and, like, big old box, like, of stuff my grandma had, like, was putting aside, and I was like, what the heck is this? It's a big ass old cell phone. And she goes, oh, that was your grandpa's phone. I go, this thing is like a freaking brick, man. I could, like, hit somebody in the head and still be intact. She was looking at you like, why would you want to hit someone in the head? I go, I don't know. No, I was
just an example.
It was just a figure of speech, and my grandma was so concerned that I was going to hurt someone with my grandpa's phone, so she took it away from me.
I mean, fair.
But there was a time I put his dentures on out of curiosity. Don't do it, guys. I would walk around big teeth all day. And they didn't know I had my... yeah. Those were his backup dentures, and they were, like, never used.
That's the only reason.
That's the only reason why. I was like, what are these? They're still in the plastic case, and the casing, and it had like the film over it. And my grandma was like, those are your grandpa's teeth. Those are his back. Where'd you find those? I go, over there. So we were looking for those for like the longest time. We could never find them. And I'm sitting there, look, I'm my grandpa. She goes, Amy, get those out of your mouth. I was in there, no. So I walk around, my grandpa's dentures on, and my mom's like, you fucking weirdo, take those out of your mouth. I'm like, yeah, I'm weird.
Damn, the person was also alive when airplanes were first invented.
Holy shit. That is, yeah, wow.
The amount of technological progress they must have seen.
Throughout the years and centuries and time. Wow.
What about computers?
Probably computers, yeah, too.
Yep, 1943.
That's impressive. I mean, if you were able to live that long, would you want to live that long, or would you want to die, or like at a decent age?
Hard to say. They were alive when TVs were first invented.
Dang. That screen is so tiny.
I know.
That's like what my grandma was born a year before that. My grandma was born in 1926. And my grandpa was born in 1920.
So he probably got to see it when it first came out.
No, not until they moved to, like, I think he moved to California. So my back home was different. Like, you know, growing up out there was different than that.
But
like, yeah.
You think about it and you're like, damn.
It's like crazy. I mean, it's crazy. It's amazing that, you know, people.
For some of these items, they're not even a century old yet.
Exactly. And then, like, we look at stuff now, we're like, dang, you know, like, people see all this through, like, you know, through your eyes and all this. That's actually cool. I'm impressed by that.
It's impressive to see.
Like, someone live that long without, you know.
And see all that.
For real. I'm like, wow. That's amazing.
And sorry, people, for getting off topic, but that was something that we both got curious on very
quickly.
quickly.
Yeah, we got to see, like, Hyper being awake and semi-awake and all this stuff. We actually want to, like, learn about other stuff and, like, share it with you guys. Because, you know, knowledge is power, sharing is caring.
And now you know that there was someone out there from 1899 who had seen Lord knows how many presidents.
Pretty much.
Who was the president in 1899?
I don't even know. Ew, my hair. It's like, yeah. I guess all I gotta say about that. That's pretty cool. I mean,
William McKinley.
yeah. Never heard of her. I mean, him. I have a bad habit of calling guys her now because, you know, some of them are like, yeah, biatchy at times. I don't know. That cracks me up is how you know, like, getting back on the cryptids thing is how people are like, oh, we're gonna go monster hunting, and then they don't find what they're looking for, and then they get all pissed off and they have a big old shit fit about it. And I'm like, you believed in something, you chased it, and you didn't find it. Just be glad that you actually went out there and tried to, like, you know, solve it.
I'm about to check on your people. So when they were born, it was the 25th president.
Whoa.
Now, let me just go down real quick. When they finally died, it had been 20 presidents.
Holy shit, that's a lot of presidents.
Fucking hell.
For real.
Like, how do you even process that?
I don't think you can process that. So do you have any serial killers for us today, Golden Matthew?
No, I hadn't searched any while I was off because I was just focused on recovering.
Yes. Note to yourselves, guys. Take a note for yourself. If you feel like you're like down in the dumps, it's actually okay to take some mental rest days. Because, everybody needs a break from time to time. Don't overwork yourself. Don't overthink yourself. And whatever you do, self-care is very important.
Don't get lost in your own thoughts.
Exactly. I mean, it's like I said, it's good to take a mental break from time to time. Mental health is important.
Otherwise, you'll be like me and be put out of commission for a few days.
Yeah, that's why the Golden Matthew wasn't with us. He was recovering from his own thing. So we're glad he's back. And tomorrow we're gonna be doing some serial killer shit for you ladies who like his voice a lot. They're like, oh my god. They want you to do Bundy. Theodore Bundy.
Like, legitimately.
Holy shit, that's a lot. Most wanted Republican. Oh.
They died.
Jesus. I mean, it's crazy that they lived through all that, seen all that, seen all like most of the wars.
They saw us take 3 steps forward and then 60 back.
For real, huh? Jesus. What the fuck's wrong with people? I mean, yeah. Physical. Oh, don't mind me, guys. The song's funny. Fucking getting catchy to me now. I've been hearing this song for like the past couple days. Oh shit. Alright. So we are winding down on time. I clocked out at 2:03.
It doesn't matter either way for me.
Yeah. So with that being said, we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.